Can we have a round of applause for our esteemed guests, our distinguished dignitaries? Well, a reverberating applause before we start with this event. Can we have a huge round of applause prior to the starting of the event? Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being a wonderful August audience. The more we give importance to skill development, the more competent will be our youth. Our mission is skill development. Innovation for the people and by the people is the direction of our new India. Skilling is building a better India. If we have to move India towards development, then skill development should be our mission. On these significant ideas, thoughts, and words by our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, today we all have gathered over here to take a step towards Viksit Bharat. I extend a very warm welcome to each one and every one of you gathered over here for the launch of SWAYAM Plus, unlocking your potential and shaping your future. To evoke the blessings of Almighty for the success of this significant event and portal, I request the esteemed dignitaries on the dais to kindly proceed for the lamp lighting. I invite Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Union Minister of Education and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Shri K. Sanjay Murthy, Secretary, Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Dr. Nirmaljit Singh Kalsi, Chairperson, NCVET, Professor Mamidala Jagdesh Kumar, Chairperson, UGC, Professor Dr. T.G. Sitharam, Chairman, AICTE, Professor V. Kamakoti, Director, IIT Madras, Shri Rajesh Nambiar, Chairperson, NASSCOM. Shubham karoti kalyanmaya rogyam dhan sampada. Shatru buddhi vinashaye deep jyotirg namostute, namostute. Salutations to the light of Deepak, which ushers in auspiciousness, health, and prosperity, and destroys ignorance, which is the enemy of mind and intellect. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much to all the esteemed dignitaries on the dais. I request Shri Govind Jaiswal, Joint Secretary, Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, to kindly felicitate and honor our distinguished guests. Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Union Minister of Education and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Shri K. Sanjay Murthy, Secretary, Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education. Dr. Nirmaljit Singh Kalsi, Chairperson, NCVET. Professor Mamidala Jagdesh Kumar, Chairperson, UGC. Thank you so much, Shri Govind Jaiswalji. I now request Professor Ramanujan Sarthi, Professor, Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT Madras, to kindly felicitate and honor our esteemed dignitaries. To Professor Dr. T.G. Sitharam, Chairman, AICTE. Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Professor V. Kamakoti, Director, IIT Madras. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Shri Rajesh Nambiar, Chairperson, NASSCOM. Sir, kindly felicitate. A round of applause. Thank you so much, Professor Sarthi. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being such a supportive audience. I now request Professor V. Kamakoti, Director, IIT Madras, to deliver a welcome address on this august occasion.
Honorable Minister Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, respected Secretary Higher Education Shri Sanjay Murthy ji, respected Chairperson UGC Professor Jagdish Kumar ji, respected Chairperson NCVET Shri Kalsi ji, respected Rajesh Nambiar ji, respected Sitharam ji, all industry partners, all members from the Ministry of Education, all invitees and friends from media, welcome to this historic moment, the launch of SWAYAM Plus. This is yet another inspiration that we have derived from the NEP 2020 and the success of SWAYAM as a vehicle for democratizing quality higher education, making it equitable, accessible, and affordable. The SWAYAM Plus is another major step in bringing in a lot more industry participation and orientation, both to the young students and also to the employed. We believe that it will reach to at least 4 million students in the first year of its inception. And we look forward to more industry participation and participation from higher education institutions so that we develop the required human capacity in many fields, not just engineering, but spread across from medical, health, finance, logistics, and philosophy to all to different levels of skills that we need for the young to make them more employable and make them more relevant to the requirements of the industry. With this, I again welcome all of you to this very important event, and we look forward to all your active participation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor V. Kamakoti. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. The moment that we all were waiting for with a bated breath. That is the launch of SWAYAM Plus platform. Well, the SWAYAM Plus platform is an upgraded version of SWAYAM. And SWAYAM Plus has a plus feature. It has an additional feature that it will have content created by the industry experts, which will enhance the collaboration between industry and education. It will also foster innovation, research, and knowledge exchange. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's move towards the launch of SWAYAM Plus platform. I request Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Honorable Union Minister of Education and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, to kindly launch the SWAYAM Plus platform.
स्वयं यानी स्टडी वेब्स ऑफ एक्टिव लर्निंग फॉर यंग एस्पायरिंग माइंड्स, जो बड़ी संख्या में छात्रों को शैक्षिक अवसरों की दुनिया में ले जाता है। स्वयं का उद्देश्य भारत के सर्वोत्तम शिक्षण संस्थानों के उच्च कोटि की शिक्षण सामग्री तक सबकी पहुंच सुनिश्चित करना। इसी कड़ी में NEP 2020 के अनुरूप विद्यार्थियों के सर्वांगीण विकास के लिए स्किल डेवलपमेंट के कोर्सेज की पहुंच भी सुनिश्चित करने और विद्यार्थियों के व्यावसायिक कौशल को बढ़ाने पर केंद्रित स्वयं प्लस पोर्टल की रूपरेखा भारत की अग्रणी कंपनियों के सहयोग से डिजाइन की जा रही है।
पूरी दुनिया स्किल्ड युवाओं के लिए भारत की तरफ देख रही है। हाल में G20 समिट में ग्लोबल स्किल मैपिंग को लेकर भारत के प्रस्ताव को स्वीकार किया गया है। इससे आप जैसे युवाओं के लिए आने वाले समय में और बेहतर अवसर बनेंगे। देश और दुनिया में बन रहे किसी भी मौके को हमें गंवाना नहीं है।
शिक्षा मंत्रालय और IIT मद्रास के पहल से विभिन्न इंडस्ट्री पार्टनर्स को साथ लेकर स्वयं प्लस पोर्टल को लॉन्च किया जा रहा है। स्वयं प्लस विद्यार्थियों के लिए गुणवत्ता शिक्षा के कंटेंट के साथ साथ तकनीकी कौशल के लिए इकोसिस्टम बनाएगा। ये शिक्षार्थियों को सभी स्तरों पर समय समय पर अपस्किलिंग, रीस्किलिंग में मदद करेगा। साथ ही साथ ये मेंटरशिप, नौकरी में प्लेसमेंट जैसे लाभ भी विद्यार्थियों को देने की परिकल्पना पर काम करेगा। स्वयं प्लस पर इमर्जिंग एरिया के सभी सेक्टर्स जैसे मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, एनर्जी, कंप्यूटर साइंस एंड इंजीनियरिंग समेत कई और सेक्टर्स होंगे। स्वयं प्लस पर मिलेंगी मल्टीलिंगुअल कंटेंट की सुविधा। साथ ही इसमें AI एनेबल्ड चैटबॉट है। चैटबॉट विद्यार्थियों को उनकी आवश्यकता के अनुसार कोर्स चुनने में मदद करेगा। आज भारत विकसित भारत के लक्ष्य की ओर तेज गति से बढ़ चला है। स्वयं प्लस आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के 2047 के विकसित भारत के विराट लक्ष्य की दिशा में अपना महत्वपूर्ण रोल निभाते हुए भारतीयों को कौशल की शक्ति प्रदान करेगा। आइए विकसित भारत की गौरवशाली यात्रा का हिस्सा बनी और स्वयं प्लस से जुड़ें।
Such an inspiring video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, to make a successful endeavor, collaboration is extremely important. Taking step towards that, we now move towards exchange of MOUs. I would like to invite Professor Dr. T.G. Sitharam, Chairman AICTE, and Shri Nirmit Parekh, CEO, Apna Time Tech Private Limited, for the exchange of MOU. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Shri Govind Jaiswal and Dr. Anbu Thambi Bhojarajan, Head Strategy and Partnerships, L&T EduTech. Well, these MOUs will surely go a long way in encouraging more innovation and research. Shri Govind Jaiswal ji, I request you to kindly stay. Shri Venguswamy Ramaswamy, CEO, Tata Consultancy Services Limited. Shri Natwar Nagar, founder, the Job Plus and People's Network. Shri Govind Jaiswalji, please stay. Well, we are really sure these MOUs will go a long way in giving impetus to skill and digital development. A huge round of applause for this another significant MOU. Professor R. Sarthi, Professor, Department of Electrical Engineering, and Shri Sunil Dahiya, Executive Vice President, Wadhwani Foundation, Skill Development Network. Well, this is a very historic moment where we are exchanging MOUs to encourage more of learning, more of first-hand learning and the collaboration with industry and education. Professor R. Sarthi, sir, please stay. Shri Geral Jaideep, CEO, MedVarsity Online Limited. Well, this another significant MOU for the SWAYAM Plus. The SWAYAM Plus is an upgraded version of SWAYAM, and SWAYAM is study webs of active learning for young aspiring minds. A huge round of applause for another significant MOU. Thank you so much, sir. Professor R. Sarthi and Shri Amarendra Katkam, founder and CEO, Smart Bridge Educational Services Private Limited. An important memorandum of understanding that will surely enrich the collaboration between industry and education. And it will be creating one of the big digital public infrastructure platforms. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Shri Gaurav Singh, Director, EduTech, Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, and Ms. Simrithi Rekhavi, co-founder, Anadi Foundation. A huge round of applause. Well, this is an important MOU that will facilitate a comprehensive digital ecosystem. I request Shri Gaurav Singh to kindly stay. Shri Sharat Chandra M, Vice President, Analytic 360 DG, TMG. Thank you so much. It's a very historic moment today that will surely pave the way, and it's a step towards a Viksit Bharat. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Another significant MOU with an industry expert. Shri Gaurav Singh, kindly stay. Shri Kailash Balani, Managing Director, Balani Infotech Private Limited. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a step towards building collaboration and partnerships with industry experts for building. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. We are indeed sure that these MOUs will go a long way in giving a fillip to skill development and digital development in India. Well, I now request Professor Dr. T.G. Sitharam, Chairman AICTE, to kindly address the audience. Professor Dr. T.G. Sitharam, he has earlier served as Director IIT Guwahati. He has obtained his BE Civil Engineering from University of Mysore, Masters from IISc and PhD from University of Waterloo, Canada. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Namaskar. Good evening to all of you. Honorable Union Minister of Education and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji. Secretary Higher Education, Shri K. Sanjay Murthy ji. UGC Chairperson, Professor Mamadilla Jagadish ji. NCVET Chairperson, Dr. Nirmaljit Singh Kalsi ji. Director IIT Madras, Professor V. Kamakoti ji. Rajesh Nambiar, Chairperson NASSCOM, and all the distinguished people assembled in the hall. And today, we have witnessed a remarkable achievement, signing with 10 companies, making SWAYAM to SWAYAM Plus. SWAYAM, which was launched in 2017 with the Ministry of Education, massive open online course platform, today is one of the largest open MOOCs platform, having more than 9,800 courses. This is made possible by 9 national coordinators with large number of registration both by the students. So it's interesting to tell you that now both AICTE as well as UGC have made SWAYAM as part of their curriculum. Up to 40% of the courses could be taken from the SWAYAM, which is a self-learning, which National Education Policy emphasizes. So where self-learning and evaluation are the critical aspects. Friends, today, this portal is becoming enriched by adding large number of private institutions where it is not just about learning courses, creditization of these courses, and more than that, employability. Particularly today, All India Council for Technical Education has signed an MOU with Apna Time Tech Private Limited, one of the youngest unicorn of AICTE institution, who is here today, has signed an MOU at free of cost. He would like to offer jobs to all institutions in the country. So he says there is no dearth for jobs. Maybe we should listen to him little later on. He says there is no dearth for job. So connectivity is the issue. Sir, we will connect you at free of cost. So give us a chance. This is where we have come together under the AICTE career portal. He is only powering from the back. There is nothing really we are trying to sell him. We are very clear about it. It is AICTE career portal, which will stand as a beacon of opportunity for all the young people in rural part of India, in educational institution, which will be a digital gateway that connects aspiring engineers, technologists, and innovators with a world of possibilities. I'm very glad that AICTE has joined hands with Apna Time Tech Private Limited to build an all-round career portal for colleges and students of AICTE affiliated colleges, because see, today education is all about employability. So to make them employable, we need to give a lot of skill courses. So these courses are also part of the portal. This career portal will be designed to inspire, inform, and empower. It's a reservoir of knowledge, offering insights into diverse career pathways, emerging trends, and industry best practices. So he brings in the expertise of the industry to our students particularly I'm focused on rural engineering college, where we are witnessing lower employability, so that we can offer this. So this portal will offer wide array of both Indian and international job opportunities and internships also. So our AICTE internship portal, many of you already know, which is one of the largest, which was created during Professor Sahasrabudhi's time, which has 4 crore students. Registered student, that means they come from beyond engineering institutions. And in addition to that, we have 75,000 companies on our internship portal offering internship. We have made mandatory internship from this year onwards of a semester long, so which I think will get ready, job ready when they are in the college. And our NEET program is another one which we would like to explore with Professor Kamakoti, where large number of edutech companies are already there. Maybe we'll go to him, maybe present that to him so that they can be also part of this SWAYAM Plus after proper evaluation, if they are fulfill the criteria of SWAYAM Plus. Because SWAYAM Plus has a committee which will evaluate these courses and come with a plan of whether they could be on that platform where creditization is going to be major issue. Friends, please note, today with National Education Policy 2020 being implemented almost 4th year, so our APAR ID from NETF along with ABC and National Credit Framework is going to be the new QR code for new learners. Along with the learners, this placement and career opportunities will make them wholesome, so they are ready for job ready. So I would like to state that AICTE, in partnership with many companies through NEET and internship, as well as this career portal, will cater a large number of students in building their career with authenticity and transparency in the evolving job market. And these jobs are not just in India, even across the board. So there are a large number of aspiring students, close to about 1.3 million engineering students. Almost 1 million diploma students are available through engineering institutions, so which will catalyze the transformation that empowers the individual students to pursue their dreams, because job is very important at the end of their career. So this will unlock their potential, not only change their fate, around them 100 and to 150 people will be affected directly and indirectly many another thousands. So I hope this portal will give us both. I congratulate SWAYAM Plus for the Ministry of Education to bring up such a fantastic idea to put together everybody, and which will be a largest public digital infrastructure of our nation. Similarly, APAR is already has 28 crores student registration. Hope that it will touch 60 crores, encompassing all student community of our nation, which will link with all these new digital initiatives, which will make our students job ready and employable, and they can lead the whole world. Friends, Amrit Kaal is here. We will all work hard to make this successful during this Amrit Kaal. I hope India will be the leader. Once again, this is our time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Professor Dr. T.G. Sitharam, Chairman AICTE, for highlighting how education will be made more affordable, accessible, and employable to the remotest learner. And that is not only in India, but beyond that. Thank you so much. I would now like to invite Dr. Nirmaljit Singh Kalsi, Chairperson, NCVET. He is a former IAS officer, and he has been appointed as the Chairman of National Council for Vocational Education and Training. Over to you, sir.
Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Honorable Union Minister of Education and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Shri K. Sanjay Murthy ji, Secretary Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Professor Jagdish Kumar ji, Chairman UGC, Professor T.G. Sitharam ji, Chairman AICT, Professor V. Kamakoti ji, Director IIT Madras, Mr. Rajesh Nambiar ji, Chairperson NASSCOM, esteemed members of the industry and academia, distinguished guests, officers, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Now, I welcome you all on this important event of the launch of SWAYAM Plus, platform of Ministry of Education in collaboration with IIT Madras and leading industry players you saw today signing the MOUs. SWAYAM Plus is a key component of education and skill digital public infrastructure, DPI. I call it skill DPI. Besides APAR, Academic Bank of Credit, and Skill India Digital Hub, they are also part of it, which are aligned to implement the National Credit Framework. The NCRF recognizes blended and online learning promoting extensive use of technology in teaching and learning. Use of technology, in turn, helps in removing barriers while improving access and opportunities for Divyangs as well. Now, all these DPI components working in unison hold immense significance for the future of education and skill development in India, leading India to become a developed nation by 2047. SWAYAM Plus, as you heard, will include content from industry platforms, further enhancing the SWAYAM experience of digital learning. SWAYAM offers free courses right from the school level to postgraduate studies, while students are paying for proctored examinations to obtain credits and certificates. The new feature integrates contents from industry leaders as well. Now, SWAYAM Plus will allow students to earn credits which will be credited into learners' Aadhaar ID through the Aadhaar ID in the ABC accounts. The initiative will enhance the access to the industry-relevant courses and streamline the academic record management. SWAYAM is hosting courses in all 4 quadrants, as you have already been told. The digital learning through SWAYAM Plus, although other DPI component is expected to accelerate the student enrollment into higher education while fulfilling the vision of NEP by providing quality education accessible equitably to one and all at affordable cost with accountability. At every level of education, the students will have access to a range of digital sources, including interactive learning tools, simulators, and online assessments. Thus, SWAYAM Plus will greatly enhance the employability of students and learners. Now, in this era, where the job market is constantly evolving, it's imperative that we equip our students with the tools and resources necessary to thrive in their chosen careers. SWAYAM Plus serves as invaluable assets in this pursuit. Through accessibility, SWAYAM Plus democratizes the education and the skilling by providing students access across India with equitable access to high-quality resources and learning resources. Second is the relevance. SWAYAM Plus offers courses which are curated in collaboration with the leading academic institution and industry experts, ensuring alignment with evolving demands of the market. Third is specialization. In a competitive job market, specialization is the key. SWAYAM Plus empowers students to specialize in niche areas of interest through a myriad of specialized courses and certification. Fourthly, SWAYAM provides networking opportunities. It fosters a vibrant learning community where students can engage with peers, instructors, and industry professionals. Fifthly, continuing education. SWAYAM Plus embodies the ethos of lifelong learning, offering a plethora of opportunities for students to upskill and reskill throughout their academic and professional journey. Now, through continual engagement with SWAYAM Plus, it offers students stay abreast with the industry trends, ensuring their relevance in the ever-evolving job market. Now, India can achieve the gross enrollment ratio of more than 50% in higher education much before 2035 from the existing level of about 27% only by integrating SWAYAM Plus like digital education into the education and skilling ecosystem. Now, at this juncture, I would also like to mention here that Skill India Digital Hub, driven by vision to make Skill India more innovative, accessible, and personalized, focusing on digital technologies and Industry 4.0 skills, would also be an integral part of the digital education ecosystem for all students and learners from the higher education institutions, schools, as well as the vocational education, training, and skilling ecosystem. Now, industry-led courses from companies like Microsoft, IBM, AWS, Red Hat, HCL, etc., they have already been creditized and they are available through Skill India Digital Hub. Now, in the end, I would say that SWAYAM Plus is a platform which I see as one of the biggest opportunity for the nation, not only for the students who are in the formal education system, but also for the students who are learning online. Now, in the UGC's ODL and online regulations, now more than 40%, up to 40% courses are allowed from the SWAYAM platform, and now SWAYAM Plus platform. So I would like to thank IIT Madras and the Ministry of Education for bringing out this entire platform, rather enhancing it to SWAYAM Plus, and we'll be happy to contribute to this platform from the skilling ecosystem as well. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nirmaljit Singh Kalsi. Dr. Kalsi underlined how the extensive use of technology is benefiting the remote learners, and it will also be advantageous to the learning of Divyangjans. Thank you so much, sir. I would now like to invite on stage Professor Mamidala Jagdish Kumar, Chairperson, UGC. I'm sorry, onto the podium.
Honorable Union Minister Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji and my dear colleagues, today I think is an important day. We have launched the SWAYAM Plus platform. With the rapidly changing educational landscape and the introduction of newer technologies and also the changing job profiles, it is important for us to re-look at the way we are educating our students in higher educational institutions. Often we see a gap between the knowledge they acquire in the higher educational institutions and the actual skills and competencies that are required on the job floor. And this is often leading to underemployment and also discontent among the applicants and the employers too. So therefore, it is necessary that using the flexibility that the National Higher Education Qualification Framework provides, which is an offshoot of the National Credit Framework, both the higher educational institutions and entities such as the original equipment manufacturers, original design manufacturers, value-added resellers, and many other entities working in various domains, whether it is transport, logistics, and there are finance, analytics, and so on. There are many entities offering already very good skill-based programs. The challenge for us is how do we make these programs accessible to our students in a seamless manner. Time has come for us to make sure that the education that we provide to our students is relevant in their lives. And it's also important for us to leverage the digital technology. And these goals can be achieved only both by the higher educational institutions and the industry partners by developing a shared goal and providing them the necessary skills as part of the regular education that the students gain by being part of the higher educational institutions. Friends, today, if you look at the job listings, there is a broader shift towards giving importance to the skills and competencies along with the regular education that the students gain in the institutions, because the degrees they acquire also provide them the ability to navigate through structured educational programs. But as part of these structured educational programs, we can actually now give skill education to the students by taking 50% of the credits in a program in a particular area, let's say philosophy, the students can study skill-based education in the remaining credits. And this facility has already been created by UGC. I think time has come for higher educational institutions to adopt a nuanced approach towards providing higher education by integrating skill education as part of the degree programs. The ultimate aim of education is to enhance the human capacity, and today it is the right time for all of us to join hands and transform the higher education sector. Of course, we will have some challenges in terms of arriving at common standards, accreditation, creditization, and assessment of these programs. We will sit together and work out these details so that these programs can be seamlessly integrated in the regular education through the SWAYAM platform. And for this to happen, entities such as you who provide these programs, our students and higher educational institutions, all of them should be onboarded on the academic bank of credits so that the credits can be seamlessly transferred to the respective educational institutions. UGC is already working with NCVET in identifying these entities, in identifying the courses, and once we are ready with this, we will reach out to the entire university ecosystem and encourage the students to take these courses. I think SWAYAM Plus will provide a beautiful platform to realize this goal. And please be assured that UGC will work very closely with you to realize this dream. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor Mamidala Jagdish Kumar, Chairperson, UGC. He has served as Vice Chancellor of JNU and was Professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering at IIT Delhi. Here, he highlighted the shift underway in the society in terms of extensive use of technology and the need to seamlessly upgrade our ecosystems so as to empower, update, and skill our learners. Thank you so much, sir. I would now like to invite Shri Rajesh Nambiar, Chairperson, NASSCOM, Chairman and MD, Cognizant India. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. It's a great honor to be here. So thank you for inviting me, Honorable Minister, the other dignitaries on the stage, ladies and gentlemen. You can't have a better event than this to highlight the importance of what India as a country is going through in a great extent, as well as the importance of education and skilling at this juncture, right? And as all of us know, we are actually at the cusp of a major transformation. And I believe that India will have the largest young working population in the world, period, right? I don't think there's any doubt in that. And this demographic opportunity is something we cannot miss as a country. So there's statistics which is everywhere, which says by 2030, which is not too far away from now, we will have, as a country, 90 million people joining the workforce, which will make it the largest workforce in the world. So clearly there is a need for everyone in this country to be, well conversant with whatever is happening in future technology, whatever it be. I mean, today it could be generative AI, tomorrow it could be something else. It doesn't really matter. But it's the ability for us, for our population and for our workforce to be ready with those modern technology or whatever is required for us to carry on the work is going to be very, very critical. So hence, the pace of skills needs to be a lot faster than where we are today. So if you look at the pace at which we are, the skills transformation, it kind of lags a little bit on the digital transformation which the country is going to go through. So the idea would be to sort of bridge that gap and ensure that we are able to catch up, right? So with the speed of tech transformation, as I mentioned before, every industry is set to become a tech industry. So the days are gone when you looked at a few of the companies and tagged them as technology companies, whether technology services company, technology product companies, and so on and so forth. Today, every single company will be a tech company, whether it is the Blinkit on the one who delivers your stuff to your house, or a retail company or a health tech company. It doesn't matter who it is. Everybody is going to be a technology company in some sense. So which means that India has a tech talent demand supply gap of about 21.1% roughly, right? So which is not too high compared to the world numbers. The rest of the world probably has a higher number. But even at 21.1, if you're able to bridge that gap, I think we will be far ahead of many other countries in terms of how we can truly have our young workforce digitized, young workforce trained in digital skills, and ability for us to serve the digital need of this country. So while organizations are proactively taking steps to future-proof, if you may, the workforce, and we saw a lot of organizations today signing an MOU, which is very, very good to know, because at the end of the day, academia alone cannot make bridge the gap between what is needed in the industry, what is needed for the world. I think the collaboration with the industries that you saw today is actually going to make the biggest difference in my mind. So building a ready-to-hire digital talent pool is probably the need of the hour, and then I think it's very crucial that our ambition of the $1 trillion digital economy and building India as the digital talent hub for the world be a mission for all the stakeholders that involved, be it academia, be it industry, be it the government, and so on and so forth. But the speed of technological change that make it operative or imperative to speed up the pace of skilling to ensure that our workforce stays relevant and is prepared for the challenge. So platforms such as what we saw, SWAYAM Plus, and we have platforms like Future Skills Prime, SSCs, etc. They're all democratizing digital learning by making world-class industry-relevant curriculum accessible to learners, not just in the urban areas, but also in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. By the way, which Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities are going to make a huge difference for India as we move forward. The urban cities will continue to do what they're doing today, but I think we are very excited about, as NASSCOM, as the industry, very excited about what is happening in the Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. For those of you who are watching, most IT services companies are opening new centers in Tier 2 cities, be it the Coimbatore of the world, Bhubaneswar. We saw a lot of action happening in Madhya Pradesh and some of the smaller towns, Jaipur. So a lot of Tier 2, Tier 3 cities will come into, being hubs for technology workforce, at least, to serve what is required. I'm very excited about the SWAYAM Plus, and when I started looking through some of the details is what is really there. And the one thing which really caught my attention was the bridge, or at least the attempt to bridge the digital divide. Again, going back to the serving the most disadvantaged, if you may, and students who have remained untouched by the digital revolution. I think this will give them an opportunity to be in the forefront of what is really going to happen. So this also gives the students, as I mentioned, Tier 2, 3, 4, whatever, access to the courses delivered by a highly reputed faculty and expose them to rapidly evolving technology needs in many ways. So students of the future workforce are able to keep up, as long as they're able to skill up in industry-relevant courses as part of the regular university programs, as SWAYAM courses are embedded into their curriculum, which is a fantastic way to structure how we do, how we really embed this SWAYAM Plus into the curriculum. So as I mentioned, every industry is a tech industry, so the platform also offers courses. I was very impressed to see that, not just on technology, but also on manufacturing, energy, healthcare, hospitality, etc. Right? So a couple of suggestions for realizing the full potential of this resource, which I believe is just phenomenally important. It's crucial to build awareness to industry. Of course, some of you are here, but I think to the broader set of industry, I don't think many of them are very fully aware of what really SWAYAM does. So it'll be a good idea for us to have a awareness program around industry, academia, and of course the potential employees of the, so this will not only make it more useful, but also have better usage for what we are actually building. Measurement of proficiency achieved by these learners through appropriate assessment, that will actually help as well. So to get a good set of measurements around some of this. Self-paced learning, as we all know, has limitations, limited adoption, and of course low completion rates. And that's what you will find, not just in SWAYAM, but in every self-paced learning, you'll find that as a challenge. So one way to mitigate that, if you may, is a comprehensive faculty development program, if you are able to put that together around SWAYAM, which will actually can support learners through their journey, and this will actually create a much better acceptance, absorption, actually more better experience for the students themselves. I'm sure you probably already thought through this, but just in case, programs like hackathon, virtual internship, etc., added to the platform will actually make it a lot more interesting. This will also build a wonderful alignment of industry and academia and benefit the students, student community across the industry, across the country, irrespective of where they are. Again, as I mentioned, Tier 2, Tier 3, doesn't really matter where you are able to sort of connect with what is really going on with some kind of a faculty development program, faculty through maybe virtually. I think that will really help. So I know this is an exciting time for all of us with the right interventions, and we spoke about a few, and there are a lot more. I have no doubt that India will be the office of the future. There's so much of excitement looking forward to where we could go, and platforms like SWAYAM Plus would totally get us there. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sri Rajesh Nambiar. Eulogizing the exciting demographic opportunity that India has to offer, Sri Rajesh Nambiar focused on the democratic potential of technology and the need to digitize the learners and upgrade our curriculum. Thank you so much. I would now like to invite Professor V. Kamakoti, Director, IIT Madras. Professor Kamakoti has received his MS and PhD degrees in computer science and engineering from IIT Madras. He specializes in computer architecture, information security, and VLSI design.
Friends, I will very quickly explain some of the unique USPs of SWAYAM Plus. First and foremost, I thank the Honorable Minister and the Ministry for giving IIT Madras this opportunity to work on this very exciting project. The learning curve has been very steep, at the same time very exciting. A lot of new things that we learn as we move from our comfort zone of engineering and technology to 12 verticals spanning across manufacturing, energy, banking, finance, teacher education, Indian knowledge systems, social sciences, media, communication, soft skills. So many new verticals that we have been in a position to work on. And very importantly, SWAYAM Plus, we have an adherence to the NEP. The NEP 2020 has permitted every curriculum to have 40% dedicated to skills. And that is 40% dedicated to skills. And that is something extremely important. And that particular regulation or that particular recommendation is what we can leverage for bridging this very important gap between the industry and the academia. Today, industry spends more than 6 months to train the candidates, the freshers, to make them suitable for delivering what they need, even as a first project. Can we bridge that gap by utilizing this 40% credit given to us? And this is one of the initial thoughts for introducing SWAYAM Plus. SWAYAM, the earlier avatar, has been very successful. Today we have around 1.4 million students who write examination, proctored examination. They take the credit, and the credits are transferred to the respective universities. Again, the AICTE, it was more on a technical education front. There are some humanities and other science courses there. The AICTE has permitted 40% of the courses could be, 40% of the credits can be online. And all these students who take this exam basically transfer these credits to respective courses. By this, they get access to this quality education, and the SWAYAM is a free portal, so they just pay an examination fee. And this has been a very successful venture. Now, this did not solve the problem of employability. This did not solve the problem of internships, the pre-placement offers, specifically for Tier 2, Tier 3 institutions. And that is where the SWAYAM Plus, the thought of bringing something like the SWAYAM Plus came to us. Now, all the courses, many of the courses will be graded. There will be a committee, empowered committee by the Ministry of Education, which will basically assign credits to these courses. So this is the first time where we are bringing a large consortium of industry onto a portal, and for all the courses that they are offering, we are going to assign credits. And this will be advertised to the universities through the UGC and the AICTE, and these universities, their respective senates, their board of studies, can recommend some of these courses as courses that they recommend for the students, so that the credits that they earn can be made part of the respective curriculums. So this is one unique selling point or USP of this particular SWAYAM Plus effort. And these courses will be under the National Credit Framework. This will be grade 4 and above. And we also see, we run a large BS Data Science program at IIT Madras. We see more than 30% of the students who have joined are already employed individuals. And this is also going to be a major portal for upskilling. So it is not just for the freshers, but also people who need to upskill themselves to make their role relevant in the industry. I had an opportunity to visit an automobile factory, and I had 10 to 15 people, 15 employees there, rushed to me saying that we are students of IIT Madras. I said, what? So they said they are undergoing the data science course. We asked, why are you undergoing that? They said, even for the engine fine-tuning, they are generating close to 100 gigabytes of data every day, and the fine-tuning of the engine can be at least speeded up by 10x if they properly do this data analytics and get certain inferences and observations there. So this is going to be extremely important for upskilling. So several such courses we are going to put here. We have courses from, for example, medical technology. Medvarsity is one of our partners now, where we are going to basically, introduce new equipments. Today, a lot of medical technology equipments are being imported. It takes a lot of time for the individual hospitals to train the manpower so that they become accustomed to these. So there can be a constant upgradation that we give through these courses, where people get introduced to the different technologies and at the appropriate time, so that the industry needs are met. So this is another very important aspect. Today we have 12 verticals, 100 courses, including Indian knowledge system, banking. Indian knowledge system include yoga, dance. We are also going to have certain philosophy courses, for example, Sri Aurobindo's philosophy from Auroville. And we are now, our target is to have 1,000 courses in the next 1 year, and we want to reach 4 million students. And this is our target, and we look forward to very active cooperation across all the domains and all the AICTE, the UGC, and all other institutions and the industry to participate here. The credits that will be assigned will be transferred to the Academic Bank of Credits. and students can basically transfer this credits for earning their diploma or degrees, etc. Another very important, three important things come, which is also unique. We are going to launch an internship drive through this, wherein every industry will come out and say that these set of courses, if a student has done, they are willing to evaluate and take them for an internship. So we will do this matching between students who have cleared certain courses and the industry which needs such type of manpower. And there are a lot of jobs, as Professor Sitharam mentioned. And this will enable internships, and we believe that a massive amount, large number of students will benefit out of this unique internship matching program. The next one is that we have enabled the AI-based chatbot, which will do a career counseling. Today, what we are missing is that students are not counseled, they are not given the right direction. Many times they make decisions which are not informed. They just go by what we call as the herd mentality, what their seniors tell or what their parents are telling. But they need to make informed decision, and we are going to enable it through a AI-enabled chatbot. And I hope that will be also a very important contribution of this particular website. And we are also, already the website itself is enabled for 6 languages. Now we are going to address the digital divide by introducing many of these courses in multiple languages, so that this reaches to the students in their mother tongue, and their comprehension could be much better than just raw English education. So these are all some things in front of us. This has to succeed. We will put in all the efforts, and I request the industry, the academia, the UGC, the AICTE, all of us to join together and make this SWAYAM Plus a great platform, one of its kind, a world-blessed platform for building up skills and also upskilling, continuous learning as envisaged in the NEP 2020. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor V. Kamakoti, Director, IIT Madras. And thank you so much for enlightening all of us on the unique selling points of SWAYAM Plus. Thank you, sir. I would now like to invite Shri K. Sanjay Murthy, Secretary, Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education. Previously, he has held the position of CEO and Managing Director of the National Industrial Corridor Development Corporation Limited under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Education Minister, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Chairman UGC, Jagdish Kumar ji, Chairman NCVT, Kalsi ji, Chairman AICT, Sitharam ji, Professor Kamakoti ji, Director IIT Madras, Chairman of NASSCOM, Mr. Nambiar, Directors, Vice Chancellors of universities, and industry representatives and colleagues. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for coming today to this function, and especially participating in such numbers to provide industry-relevant courses to the SWAYAM Plus platform. Apart from what all has been said, there has been 2 key initiatives or changes that we have tried to bring in to ensure that you have larger number of industry participation on this platform. There are separate verticals in IIT Madras called the Program Implementation Committees, which will certify such type of courses in whichever domain sector it is there. So it is not necessarily that there is only one institutional structure which is going to examine it, but there will be multitude of institutional arrangements which will examine such type of proposals. So we feel that their response will be timely and needy to any such proposals that they receive. Secondly, in our all interactions that we have had with all the private universities and other vice chancellors across the country, we have been urging all of you to kindly contribute, whoever is good in your domain, profession, etc. Please contribute to whatever discipline you want to and put it on the platform to ensure that this accessible to the student in the Tier 2, Tier 3 college to receive that type of thing. The third change that we are trying to bring in this entire thing, again, is driven by accessibility, is to ensure that you have all the content in the major languages of our country. A beginning has been made. They've brought in some courses in that. It's still a work in progress, but that is the mandate that the entire SWAYAM Plus platform has been given to ensure that all these courses are available at least in 12 major languages of the country to ensure that there is greater adoption. I will stop here, and I look forward to your feedback and the outreach that IIT Madras, along with its team, will do with you to see that more and more industry-relevant courses join this thing. And as the Honorable Minister has repeatedly emphasized, we need to see that there are more and more humanity courses which are non-technical in nature, which is accepted and used by most of the students to be on this platform and serve the largest population in this country. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, K. Sanjay Murthy. Shri Sanjay Murthy highlighted and he talked about the key significant efforts to make this big digital public infrastructure into a successful one. Thank you so much. I would now like to invite Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Union Minister of Education and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, to kindly share with us key insights into this SWAYAM Plus platform. Can we have a round of applause for Shri Dharmendra Pradhan? As the Minister, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan has launched many key initiatives focusing on skilling, reskilling and upskilling the manpower of India and emphasized on bridging the skills gap for the Indian youth. As a minister, he has also undertaken several reforms and initiatives to aid the energy transition efforts of the country, which includes promoting gas as a bridge fuel, ethanol, CBG and biodiesel, implementing the SATAT scheme. Thank you so much, sir.
नमस्कार। भारत सरकार की शिक्षा विभाग की ओर से स्वयं प्लस प्रोग्राम की पब्लिक डेडिकेशन की इस प्रोग्राम में उपस्थित यूजीसी के चेयरमैन आदरणीय जगदीश कुमार जी, एनसीवीटी के चेयरमैन आदरणीय निर्मलजीत सिंह कलसी जी, एआईसीटी के चेयरपर्सन आदरणीय सीतारमन जी, एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट के सेक्रेटरी आदरणीय संजय मूर्ति जी, नास्कॉम के प्रमुख आदरणीय नंबियार जी, और जिनकी दायित्व में हु इज इंचार्ज ऑफ दिस स्वयं पोर्टल, डायरेक्टर ऑफ चेन्नई आईआईटी, माय डियर फ्रेंड प्रोफेसर कामाकुट्टी, नेशनल एजुकेशन टेक्नोलॉजी फोरम की चेयरपर्सन, एआईसीटी की एक्स चेयरपर्सन आदरणीय प्रोफेसर अनिल सहस्रबुद्धे जी, और यहाँ उपस्थित कई सारे यूनिवर्सिटी के आदरणीय वाइस चांसलर, इंडस्ट्री समूहों के प्रतिनिधि मित्रगण, भारत सरकार के शिक्षा विभाग के अधिकारी मित्रगण और मीडिया की साथी, सबसे तो पहले एक ऑनलाइन कोर्स आपको लाना पड़ेगा। ये कंपेरर कैसे कम समय में कंपेयर कर पाएंगे, ये पहले एक ऑनलाइन कोर्स होनी चाहिए। अच्छी करती है लेकिन बहुत लंबा करती है। मेरे कोई पूर्वाग्रह आपके प्रति नहीं, मैं थोड़ा देखा इंटेलेक्चुअल्स की गेट टुगेदर है और बहुत गंभीर माहौल है। मैं ऑनलाइन तो आजकल एक मैटर ऑफ फन, मैटर ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, मैटर ऑफ न्यू एंटरटेनमेंट हो गया है। उस समय में अगर आप लोग इतने चिंतित होकर देश के बारे में सोचोगे तो ये स्वयं प्लस कैसे होगा, ये नहीं हो पाएगा। Friends, now we are implementing National Education Policy 2020. We are executing piece by piece, brick by brick. Challenge is humongous. We have to prepare the entire new generation for the developed India target. देश की माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने हम सभी के सामने आने वाले 25 साल, अभी थोड़ा 100 साल पहले अपने मेमोरी को थोड़ा फ्लैशबैक करिए। 1924 में क्या हो रहा होगा? 1924 में, by that time it was inevitable, it was expected. After 2 decades, nobody knows 2 decades, after few years, in those days, the then leadership, the then society might have envisioned very soon we will get our own self-rule, स्वराज्य हमें मिलेगा, स्वतंत्रता हमें मिलेगा, ऐसा एक स्पिरिट 1920 से शुरू हुई। 20s, 30s और मिड ऑफ द 47 तक देश को राजनीतिक स्वतंत्रता मिली। ये कहा जाता है हमारी सनातन व्यवस्था में, भारतीय व्यवस्था में पुनः जन्म, पुनरावृत्ति, पुनश्च, इसकी एक महत्व है। पुनः हमारे सारे साहित्य में फिर एक बार एक समय के अवधि में होगा, इसकी एक बिलीफ है। इसी से रिचुअल्स जुड़ती है, इसी से परंपरा बनती है, इसीलिए इसी से ट्रेडिशंस बनते हैं। मैं ऐसे ही एक क्षण में आप सबके साथ हम सब एकत्रित हुए हैं। ठीक 100 साल के बाद फिर एक बार उसी प्रकार की एक स्पिरिट हम सभी के अंदर है। By 2047 we are destined to be developed India। और उस समय में हम कहां खड़े होंगे? उस समय में आज हमारी इकोनॉमी साइज $4 ट्रिलियन है। आने वाले 24 साल के अंदर, 25 साल के अंदर हमारी साइज $30 to 35 ट्रिलियन होगा। आज हमारे पास 1100 ऑटोनोमस इंस्टीट्यूट और यूनिवर्सिटीज हैं। तब क्या होगा? तब शायद इसकी संख्या 5,000 हो जाएगी। आज हमारे वहां पिछले दिनों में 3.42 2014 में हायर एजुकेशन वर्टिकल में 34 मिलियन स्टूडेंट्स थे, वो आज बढ़ के 43 मिलियन हो गया है। तब गर्ल स्टूडेंट्स की नंबर 14 to 24 के अंदर लगभग नियरिंग 30% ग्रोथ हुई है। पुराने स्टैटिस्टिक्स को मैं कोट करूं तो संजय मूर्ति जी मेरे हाथ पकड़ेंगे अभी। संजय मूर्ति जी, कितना ग्रोथ हुआ है गर्ल स्टूडेंट में? 28 या 32? 32% लड़की 14 की तुलना में अभी ज्यादा एनरोल हुए हैं। उससे और खुशी की बात है, स्टेम एजुकेशन में अभी 43% गर्ल स्टूडेंट ही पढ़ते हैं, which is highest among all the university of the world। दुनिया की सारे देशों में वुमेन्स पार्टिसिपेशन स्टेम एजुकेशन में सबसे हाईएस्ट नंबर की भारत में है, वो 43% है। ये अभी की बेसलाइन में आपको बता रहा हूं। इसको थोड़ा एक्सट्रापोलेट करिए, आगे के लिए सोचिए। आगे आने वाले 25 साल के बाद ये टेम्पलेट्स कहां कहां होगा, क्या क्या कोर्स आएंगे, क्या क्या पढ़ाई किया जाएगा, क्या क्या नॉलेज रिक्वायरमेंट होगा, क्या क्या कॉम्पिटेंसी रिक्वायरमेंट होगा। मैं आज इस स्वयं प्लस में सबसे उसके एक एस्पेक्ट के लिए बहुत प्रसन्न हूं। मैं शिक्षा विभाग की टीम को मैं इसकी क्रेडिट किसको दूं? संजय मूर्ति जी को तो देना ही पड़ेगा थोड़ा थोड़ा, प्रोफेसर कामाकोटी को भी देना पड़ेगा, वो नहीं तो ले लेंगे किसी तरीके से। प्रोफेसर कामाकोटी क्रेडिट तो ले ही लेंगे, उन्होंने काम भी किया है। यू हैव डन लॉट ऑफ गुड थिंग माय डियर कामाकोटी जी। एंड थोड़ा बहुत गोविंद जी को भी देना पड़ेगा, सबसे ज्यादा देना पड़ेगा इंडस्ट्री को। पहली बार हायर एजुकेशन इकोसिस्टम में सब मिलके काम कर रहे हैं। मेरे को तो 2.5 साल 3 साल लग गया एक स्टेज पे ऑनरेबल चेयरमैन यूजीसी, ऑनरेबल चेयरमैन एआईसीटी और मोस्ट रेस्पेक्टेड ऑनरेबल चेयरमैन एनसीवीटी को इकट्ठा करने में। और इनको तीनों को, ऑल 3 आर नॉट इन रेगुलेटरी मोड। अभी भी जगदीश जी को कुछ लोग यूनिवर्सिटी वाले डरते भी होंगे। ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज की अनुमति जगदीश जी बहुत सहज से नहीं देते हैं। क्वालिटी तो मेंटेन करना पड़ेगा। हम पूरे ऑटोनॉमी और ट्रांसपेरेंसी की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं, उसमें कोई कोताही नहीं बरता जाएगा। एआईसीटी तो 2 कदम आगे ही रहता है सारी चीजों में, ओपन अप में। अच्छे बात मैं कह रहा हूँ सीताराम जी आपको। एआईसीटी ज्यादा फ्रेंडली है, इंस्टीट्यूट फ्रेंडली और इंडस्ट्री फ्रेंडली। वो इंस्टीट्यूट को ही यूनिट मान गया इंडस्ट्री का। लेकिन जो भी हो अच्छा दोस्ती है, ट्रांसपेरेंटली होनी चाहिए, यूजीसी की भी होनी चाहिए। और एनसीवीटी को कॉन्शियसली जोड़ा गया। एनईपी, जब मैंने कहा कि एनईपी ऑन रोल, एनईपी इज ऑन रोल, व्हाट डज इट मीन? फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम आई एम सो हैप्पी, 10 reputed industrial house will be coming with their own academy and tying up with AICT, UGC and Education Department and institute like IIT Madras, Chennai, and all those courses will be get credit accreditation. They all will be earn credit. Credit milega. They all will be deposited in Academic Bank of Credit ABC. They all will have a APAR ID. Like Aadhaar ID, they will all have a APAR ID, student registration number. We have created another digital public infrastructure recently in our education ecosystem. मित्रों, आने वाले दिनों में जो 25 साल, जैसे ही 100 साल पहले, लास्ट 100 साल में डिकाड 3 and 4, थर्ड एंड फोर्थ डिकाड में जैसे हम लोगों ने एक नई दुनिया बनाए, हमें एनईपी को इंप्लीमेंट करते हुए डेवलप्ड नेशन बनना ही है, तब उसकी जो जो रिक्वायरमेंट है इसी संस्थाओं को तो करनी पड़ेगी। और उसमें एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट है स्वयं। स्वयं सफलता के साथ हमारे देश में काम कर रहा है। लेकिन मैंने अभी आते आते पूछा, स्वयं की पार्टिसिपेंट कितना है? अगर हम कहते हैं कि 43 मिलियन हायर एजुकेशन स्टूडेंट्स है, उतना में सीमित नहीं रहनी है। हायर एजुकेशन इज मेंट फॉर वर्किंग पॉपुलेशन ऑल्सो। कोई व्यक्ति काम करता है, पॉलिटेक्निक पढ़ने के बाद जॉब पे आ गया, हमें उसको अपॉर्चुनिटी देना पड़ेगा एजुकेशन इकोसिस्टम से, जो इस बार एनईपी ने एनविजन किया गया है। मल्टीपल एग्जिट एंट्री की अर्थ क्या है? वो कभी भी पढ़ाई छोड़ के जॉब में जा सकता है, जॉब से लियोन लेके आके पढ़ाई कर सकता है। ये तो थियोरिटिकली ठीक हो गया। उसके लिए आर्किटेक्चर भी हम लोगों ने भी बनाई है, और उसमें जो जाएगा वो सारे ट्रैवल करेगा, एंट्री करेगा, एग्जिट करेगा। दे ही नीड ए व्हीकल ना। What is that vehicle? That vehicle is SWAYAM Plus. उसमें बैठेगा, उसमें वो पढ़ाई करेगा, काम करते करते ऑनलाइन उसको पढ़ेगा। सैटेलाइट, नाउ संजय मूर्ति जी has 80 सैटेलाइट चैनल्स, 80 सैटेलाइट चैनल्स। उसकी ज़्यादा लाभार्थी हमारे इग्नो की, ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी की लोग हैं। हमारी 2 लोगों की, हमारी स्वयं के माध्यम से टारगेट है, पूरी 43 मिलियन हायर एजुकेशन वर्टिकल के स्टूडेंट, उस एज ग्रुप में जो वर्कफोर्स है, और इस लर्निंग प्रोसेस तो लाइफ लॉन्ग है। लोग 60 साल में भी पीएचडी करते हैं, 70 साल में भी डबल एमए करते हैं। एजुकेशन तो लोग नॉलेज लंबे समय तक करते हैं। अभी सारे चीज अगर ऑनलाइन होता है तो पढ़ाई क्यों नहीं होगा? नॉलेज इंपैक्टिंग क्यों नहीं होगा? कॉम्पिटेंसी एंड कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग क्यों नहीं होगा? अगर नेटफ्लिक्स मूवी हॉल को बंद किया है तो स्वयं प्लस हमारी क्लासरूम को बंद ना करे, लेकिन क्लासरूम को वाइडन कर दे। आजकल मैं कभी कभी इंस्टीट्यूट में घूमता हूं तो एक बढ़िया चीज मेरे को दिखने को मिलता है, वो डिजिटल क्लासरूम। डिजिटल क्लासरूम में, और हम लोगों की तो अभ्यास है, कभी फिजिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में हमारा पहले रुचि जाता है, फिजिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में, उसकी सॉफ्ट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में बाद में रुचि आता है। कम से कम दोनों तो इकट्ठा होना चाहिए। मैंने स्मार्ट क्लासरूम अभी देखा, क्लास में पढ़ाई होगा, लड़का अगर हॉस्टल में है अपने डिजिटल इंस्ट्रूमेंट में उसको देखेगा, लाइव देखेगा, अपना पासवर्ड डालेगा क्लासरूम की, क्लास की, उसमें वो देखेगा। अगर वो आउट ऑफ स्टेशन है तब भी देखेगा, वो विदेश में है तब भी इंटरनेट में उसको देख पाएगा। इतनी डिसेंट्रलाइज लोकलाइज ग्रिड बन गया है, लेकिन उसमें पढ़ाएंगे क्या? चैलेंज वहीं से शुरू होती है। आज एक कदम हमने बढ़ा है, अप्लाइड एजुकेशन यानी स्वयं प्लस, एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी, एंटरप्रेन्योरियल मोड, जॉब सेंट्रिक, प्रैक्टिकल हैंड्स ऑन प्रैक्टिस, ये सब आपने इंडस्ट्री लेड जो कोर्सेस आज हुई है सब उसी दिशा में है। आने वाले दिनों में इंडस्ट्री ये मैनेजमेंट ट्रेनिंग वाला विषय को बंद करना पड़ेगा। हम पढ़ाई ऐसे ही करनी चाहते हैं, इंडस्ट्री फिट होनी चाहिए। इंडस्ट्री को क्या चाहिए? आने वाले दिनों में हमारे देश में सेमीकंडक्टर बढ़ेगी। एआई जो इनएविटेबल चीज, इसमें क्या क्या नॉलेज लेवल चाहिए, क्या क्या स्टैक चाहिए, इसकी मैपिंग इंडस्ट्री करेगा। एकेडेमिया उसको एकेडमिक क्रेडिबिलिटी में, क्रेडेंशियल में कन्वर्ट करेगा, कोर्स करिकुलम में कन्वर्ट करेगा, और स्वयं प्लस उसको डिसेमिनेट करेगा। करने वाले कौन होंगे? किसी भी इंस्टीट्यूट का हो सकता है कोई व्यक्ति, जिसकी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स अच्छे रहेंगे, जिसकी लैंग्वेज प्रोफिशिएंसी रहेंगे। When I'm talking about language proficiency, my sincere and honest appeal to all the stakeholder will be, it must be in local language. ये स्थानीय भाषा में ही करना पड़ेगा। मित्रों, ये गलत फहमी में मत रहिए, अंग्रेजी बोलने से ही विकास होगा। एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम की जो जर्मिनेशन हुई होगी साइंटिफिक ब्रेन की, वो कोई इंग्लिश में नहीं हुई थी, वो तमिल भाषा में हुई थी। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की विजन ग्लोबल बनते हुए उनको अंग्रेजी नहीं आती होगी, वो गुजराती में सोचे होंगे, बाद में उसको हिंदी में कम्युनिकेट करते हैं। ही इज ए पावरफुल कम्युनिकेटर इन ग्लोब टुडे। मित्रों, ये केस स्टडी है, ये सक्सेसफुल केस स्टडी है। इन्हीं दिनों में मैंने एक लड़के की स्टार्टअप में जुड़े हुए एआईसीटी के हैकाथन से निकला हुआ एक स्टार्टअप लड़के को देखा। उन्होंने एक डिवाइस बनाई है, ह्यूमन बॉडी में लेजर सोल्डिंग करने के लिए, लेजर से स्टिचिंग करने, सोल्डिंग, लेजर से मैंने इंडस्ट्रियल टर्म में सोल्डिंग, लेकिन बॉडी में स्टिचिंग कहा जाएगा। ह्यूमन बॉडी में स्टिचिंग करने के लिए उन्होंने एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट बनाया, उसको इंग्लिश नहीं आता है, हिंदी भी ठीक से नहीं आता है, मराठी आता है, लेकिन उन्होंने जो इंस्ट्रूमेंट बनाया इसे हिट। इनोवेशन हैज नो लैंग्वेज, इनोवेशन हैज नो लैंग्वेज। वो जितनी अपने आइडियाज को क्लैरिटी ले आ पाएगा, उसकी इनोवेशन उतना परफेक्ट होगा। आइडियाज को क्लैरिटी करने के लिए जिस भाषा में वो कंफर्टेबल है उसी में उसके आइडिया की क्लैरिटी चाहिए। इसलिए स्वयं प्लस प्रोफेसर कामाकोटी, इट मस्ट बी मल्टीलिंगुअल, इट मस्ट बी इन ऑल द शेड्यूल्ड लैंग्वेज ऑफ इंडिया, एटलीस्ट टू बिगिन विथ। माई एम्बिशन इट इज मोर देन 100, but at least I assign you the job, at least it should be in the 22 scheduled languages of our country, plus English. I don't mind to be taught in English, but मैं कोई भ्रम में नहीं हूं, मैं कोई भ्रम में नहीं हूं, सिर्फ अंग्रेजी ही भाषा, अंग्रेज भाषा ही हमें उच्च तक ले जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं है। हमारी देश की पूरा पॉपुलेशन में 7% लोग इंग्लिश से संबंध रखते हैं, लेकिन इनोवेशन और ज्यादा लोग करते हैं। हमारी देश की जो ITI में पढ़ा हुआ लड़का है, हमारी देश की ऑटो इंडस्ट्री की मेंटेनेंस काम कोई यूजी की इंजीनियरिंग नहीं करता है, इंजीनियर नहीं करता है, उसको कोई डिप्लोमा होल्डर नहीं करता है, उसको ITI वाले स्टूडेंट नहीं करते, उसको तो उस्ताद करता है। वो जुगाड़ू टेक्नोलॉजी का व्यक्ति है, उसके पास कोई सर्टिफिकेट नहीं है, उसके पास डिग्री का बात बोल जाइए, लेकिन उसकी हैंड्स इतना बढ़िया है, उसके वहां लाइन लगती है उस छोटे शहर की लोगों की। हमें उसको इस स्वयं प्लस के माध्यम से उसको डिग्री भी देना है, उसको सर्टिफिकेट भी देना है, उसकी कॉम्पिटेंसी को एक्रेडिटेड करना है, क्रेडिटाइज करना है, तब जाके हमें एक लंबा छलांग लगानी है। ये अच्छे से आप करोगे, इसी शुभेच्छा के साथ मैं आपसे अपेक्षा रखता हूं। दूसरी एक विषय कहा जिसको संजय मूर्ति जी ने थोड़ा बहुत उल्लेख किया। मित्रों, हमारी देश में सिर्फ स्टेम एजुकेशन उत्तर नहीं लाएगा, सिर्फ साइंस एजुकेशन उत्तर नहीं लाएगा। अगर अच्छा म्यूजिक की अथॉरिटी नहीं बनेगी, उसकी मेंटल हेल्थ ठीक नहीं रहेगा। आफ्टर ऑल मशीन तो एक समय ब्रेकडाउन हो ही जाएगा ना। अच्छे फिजिक्स पढ़ने वाला स्टूडेंट तब पढ़ता है जब उसको अच्छा म्यूजिक सुनता है। अच्छा केमिस्ट्री स्टूडेंट बनता है जब वो खेल में तंदुरुस्त होता है। अगर वो अच्छा पेंटिंग करता है, अच्छा लिटरेचर पढ़ता है। मित्रों, आखिर हम मूवी देखने में रोते कि नहीं रोते? कभी आप लोगों ने मूवी देखते हुए कभी आंखों में आंसू आई कि नहीं आई है? उसमें तो आपके सारे टाओ फिजिक्स फेल हुआ होगा ना। फिजिक्स में तो ही नहीं लिखा है कि स्क्रीन में कुछ चित्र देखोगे उसके कारण आपकी आंखों से टीयर्स आएगा, ऐसे तो कहीं कहीं लिखा ही नहीं है। कोई फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री की कोई इक्वेशंस में प्रोफेसर कामाको डिजायर इन सच केमिकल इक्वेशंस इन एनी कैटलिस्ट, कोई अच्छा स्टोरी सुनने के बाद आपके मन में कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा। ह्यूमैनिटीज और लिबरल आर्ट्स इज इनएविटेबल इन आवर मॉडर्न डे लाइफस्टाइल। ये अभी नहीं है, ना स्वयं में है ना स्वयं प्लस में है। संजय मूर्ति जी, ये आपकी जिम्मेवारी है। कोइंसिडेंटली ये चारों लोग हमारे जो रेगुलेटर है ना, AICT, UGC और NCT भी तो टेक्नोलॉजी वाले आदमी हो ही गए हैं। ये भी ह्यूमैनिटीज की बचे नहीं है। वाहे गुरु की खालसा वहे गुरु की फतेह। अभी अब हमारी अपेक्षा तो आपसे यही है कि भाई आप उसको गुरुवाणी को भी पढ़ाओ, संस्कार उसी में आएगी। ये सारा विषय हमारी ऑनलाइन कोर्सेस में आनी चाहिए। भारत की DNA में टेक्नोलॉजी अडॉप्टेबिलिटी है। भारत की, मैं कॉन्शियसली आई एम टेलिंग दिस व्हाट, हमारी DNA में टेक्नोलॉजी अडॉप्टेबिलिटी है। इसीलिए आज हम डिजिटल पब्लिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में दुनिया की लीडिंग कंट्री बने हैं। लेकिन मैं कभी कभी मैं कैंडिडेटली एडमिट करता हूं, डिजिटल पब्लिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बनाने वाले मदर ग्राउंड तो हमारे एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन है, लेकिन उसको खुद के लिए ये डिजिटल पब्लिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बनाने में दूसरे के लिए बनाता है, अपने लिए बनाने में थोड़ा स्लो है। स्वयं प्लस उस दिशा में कदम है। वो ह्यूमैनिटीज हो या साइंस की क्रिटिकल एस्पेक्ट हो, या हैंड्स ऑन स्किल हो, या दुनिया की डेवलपमेंट की पब्लिक पॉलिसी की नॉलेज को संग्रह करना हो, ग्लोबल डेवलपमेंट के बारे में जानकारी लेना हो, लेटेस्ट अपडेट इंफॉर्मेशन एंड नॉलेज रिपोजिटरी एजुकेशन मिनिस्ट्री की यूजीसी, एआईसीटी, एनसीवीटी, एनसीईआरटी एंडोर्स्ड डॉक्यूमेंट, ये दीक्षा और स्वयं, ये दो पोर्टल भारत की नॉलेज रिपोजिटरी हो, इसको अनेक अनेक शुभेच्छा, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद श्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी। सर, मैं आपका फीडबैक ज़रूर इनकॉर्पोरेट करेंगे हम अपने स्क्रिप्ट में, और मैं क्षमा चाहती हूँ अगर ज़्यादा समय लिया, क्योंकि एज अ प्राउड इंडियन मुझे बहुत ही हर्ष और उल्लास होता है जब भारत की तारीफ होती है, जब भारत के लोग जिनको बहुत मुकाम जिन्होंने पाया है उनकी तारीफ होती है। तो सॉरी सर अगर उस हर्ष और उल्लास में थोड़ा टाइम ज़्यादा हो गया हो। Thank you so much. And 5 minutes break. I would like to thank you all the esteemed dignitaries for coming over here and sparing your valuable time. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a 15 minutes tea break, but we'll be meeting again over here for some enriching presentations. Thank you so much. No.